Hello, everyone. Today's article is titled Airline Alliance Axed. It reports how the U.S. Department of Transportation ordered Delta Airlines and Aeromexico to unwind their joint venture, citing unfair competition on U.S.-Mexico routes. The story highlights the tension between efficiency and fairness in global aviation, showing how partnerships can benefit travelers but also risk limiting consumer choice. Let's pause for a moment before we move into the article. We'll watch a short clip related to today's topic. As you watch, think about what ideas or questions it brings to mind.
The Trump administration has told Delta Airlines and Aeromexico to unwind their alliance by January 1st. That joint venture has allowed the pair to coordinate scheduling, pricing and decisions on capacity for US-Mexico flights. But Washington said Monday that the tie-up had anti-competitive effects and gave an unfair advantage to the two carriers.
Now that we've seen the clip, let's take a step back. Before we dig into the details, it helps to explore a broader idea behind the story. This will guide how we understand what follows. This brings us to the theme of cooperation versus competition. Alliances can make air travel smoother, shared schedules, seamless ticketing, and loyalty perks. Yet they also raise antitrust concerns. Fewer competitors may mean higher fares and less choice. Governments must decide when cooperation turns into collusion and whether efficiency is worth the risk of reduced competition. The Delta Aeromexico case reminds us that global markets thrive not only on partnerships, but also on fair rivalry. Should governments step in to stop airline partnerships if they think competition will suffer? Government intervention in airline partnerships is sometimes necessary. On the positive side, alliances can expand route networks, lower costs, and give travelers seamless connections. But if two carriers dominate a key market, as Delta and Aeromexico did in Mexico City, competition suffers. Fewer competitors can mean higher fares and limited choice. Regulators act to protect the broader public interest, ensuring that no company corners a market. Still, timing and scope matter. Too much intervention may discourage innovation and investment, while too little may allow monopolistic practices to grow. The challenge is striking a balance, letting airlines cooperate enough to improve efficiency, but not so much that they tip the scales against fair competition. Now, to understand this article better, we need to familiarize ourselves with key vocabulary. We'll go over 3 important expressions, learn their meanings, and see them in action with example sentences. Let's start with unwind. It means to gradually undo or bring something to an end. In the article, the U.S. ordered Delta and Aeromexico to unwind their joint venture. Here is an example. The company decided to unwind its partnership after years of declining profits. Next, we have seamless. It means smooth and without interruptions or complications. In the article, code sharing is described as giving passengers seamless connections. Here is an example. The app provides a seamless experience from booking to payment. Finally, let's look at antitrust. It refers to laws and actions designed to prevent unfair cooperation and monopolies between businesses. In the article, the Delta Aeromexico venture was reviewed for antitrust concerns. Here is an example. The government launched an antitrust investigation into the tech giant's business practices. Now that we've explored the main themes and vocabulary, let's reinforce our understanding with a summary dictation exercise. Listen carefully and fill in the blanks. The U.S. Department of Transportation has ordered Delta Airlines and Aeromexico to end their 9-year joint venture by January 2026. Regulators said the partnership, which let the carriers coordinate schedules and prices, gave them too much control of U.S.-Mexico routes, especially at Mexico City Airport. Delta and Aeromexico argue the deal boosted jobs and tourism, but critics say it limited competition. Code sharing will remain, but profit sharing and joint route planning must stop. Let's check the answers and review what each word means. The first answer is regulators. It means official authorities who make sure laws and rules are followed, especially in business or finance. The second answer is coordinate. It means to organize or arrange different parts so they work together smoothly. The third answer is boosted. It means to increase or improve something, often by giving it energy or support. The fourth answer is competition. It means the activity of companies or people trying to be more successful than others. The fifth answer is profit sharing. It means a system where profits are divided among business partners or employees. Well done, everyone! We've explored how airline partnerships can create both convenience and competition concerns, and why regulators sometimes intervene. We also learned vocabulary to describe dissolution, antitrust rules, and smooth travel. Here's a final reflection. Looking ahead, how do you think the end of this alliance will affect airfare and competition on US-Mexico routes? We'll revisit this in our next review session. Until then, keep reflecting on how cooperation and competition must coexist in global markets.